Donnie and Dolly, the team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
That's a catchy tune. Who's that? Is that generic music?
That's canned up music.
Yeah.
That's the
Does
song.
it have a description?
Happy as can be. It's the
I like
theme
it.
of this show.
It's got a good bounce to it.
Okay, just looking at my notes here. All right, our guests today are brought to you by the Waddling Dog Pub, and that includes Luke Schenn coming up here. Located 10 minutes from the ferry terminal, the Waddling Dog Pub is the place to catch every Canucks game with one of their 19 taps of both domestic and locally crafted beer, wine, and cider. A daily happy hour from 4 to 6, brunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and a fully stocked liquor store attached. There are countless reasons to come, sit, and stay, and breathe at the Waddling Dog. You okay over there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. There was a massive fire in downtown Vancouver yesterday. Not right downtown, but in Gastown. A building was destroyed. The fire hit its apex around the time, and I'm not making light of it for a second here, but around the time we were recording an interview yesterday with Luke Schenn.
Yep.
After our show had finished. So we didn't complete it. Not only did we not complete the interview, but we got the bulk of it done. And I don't want to get into technical issues here or aspects here, but we only managed to secure the audio.
Yeah.
And of course, Luke was so good.
Nice guy.
He was just incredible. Then we had these
guy.
problems. Boom, power outage because of this fire just down the street from, what was it, Ryan? Like 2-3 blocks away from us in Gastown.
Yeah, super smoky around here yesterday.
Yeah.
It was very smoky.
Yeah. Anyway, the least of the concerns for anybody involved in that horrible situation was our interview. But the bottom line is, our interview was halted, but we got most of it in. But we only got the audio. So bear with us, folks. Luke was so good. We have to run this. But this is Luke Schenn from our interview yesterday. We recorded it. And we asked him right off the bat, and no matter what you think of the way the Canucks season has gone, and there's been so much that's gone on, up and down, coach fired, coach hired, executives fired, executives hired, all of that. The list goes on.
Yeah.
But they are playing important games in April.
100%.
Right? They are playing important games in April, and that's how we started our interview off with Luke Schenn. Luke, did you expect to be playing important games in April?
I mean, if you look back at the way we started, October, November, it would have been a long shot for sure. I guess never say never. I guess, firsthand, I saw my brother go through it in St. Louis, whatever it was 3 years ago, where they were last place around New Year's. I can't remember the exact time, but they were last place, I think, in the entire league, and ended up coming back and winning the cup. Obviously it's been done close to home, so I guess you never say never. But in terms of making it a reality, obviously the guys have gained some confidence when Bruce came in, and been playing well ever since. But yeah, I mean, we've been fighting here for a long time, and it's so hard to make up ground in this league, and we're continuing to do so here, and we got a short stretch here to try to achieve that.
Just to set the record straight, you're not saying that the Canucks are going to win the Stanley Cup. So let's set the record straight there. Hey, what's been going right the last 3 games? All wins.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to play a complete game. Obviously, we've got some guys that are banged up, and just other guys are, stepping up. We've got some guys that are called up, or guys that maybe don't typically get, the ice time that they're getting right now, and guys are taking advantage of opportunities, I think, and playing the right way where, we got to play kind of as a 5-man unit on the ice. We got a couple guys that are, playing well and putting the puck in the net, but for the most part, I think it's playing a good team structured game, and that seems to be working with us. And on top of that, we're getting good goaltending on a consistent basis as well too. So, I mean, everyone's contributing right now, and guys are getting kind of different looks, like I said, where, they maybe weren't getting earlier on in the year in terms of opportunity, and guys are rolling with it.
Luke Schenn.
Yep.
Canucks in Vegas tonight. Here's the thing with Luke Schenn, and nobody would have guessed this when the Canucks reacquired him from Tampa Bay, and that's that he would be this productive. When I say productive, I'm not talking about points. He's got 15 points.
Yeah.
4 goals, 11 assists, 57 games, and all of that. But he's been a rock back there.
Oh.
And just the every night, 6 hits, 7 hits,
8 hits, 12 one game.
Right? Yeah, and so there's that from Luke Schenn. But here's the thing, and in this clip, you're going to find out, and I didn't know this, that you're going to find out that he's been working with a certain Hall of Famer in the offseason, the past few off seasons, a player that I never would have guessed that he worked with. Does he mention it right off the top, Ryan? Do we know?
No. It's
he
the second
reveals it.
answer. Yeah,
He reveals it.
The first answer is you talking about him getting better with age.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So let's start there. This is the stat that sticks out for me, along with the hits. But he's plus 14.
Plus 14.
He's plus 14 on a team that likely won't make the playoffs.
That's good.
At the age of 32, I think he's better now than he was a few years ago than he was with the Canucks.
I agree.
And he was pretty good back then, but those 2 years in Tampa Bay clearly helped him, plus what he's doing in the offseason. We asked Luke what Ryan just talked about. Is he getting better with age?
You know what? The past 3 or 4 years, I feel like, I've been able to kind of work on some things. And I never want to say like reinvent your game, but you've got to continue to evolve, I think, with age. Obviously, the game's changing, and it was a lot different than it was coming in 2008. There's no question about that. The game has changed a little bit, and, guys are more skilled and fast, and you definitely got to adapt. And I think one of the, actually, I got to give credit while I'm on here. I started working 3 or 4 years ago with Adam Oates, and he's helped me a lot in terms of, just handling the puck and different sort of things, and kind of, like I said, adjusting to today's game. So he works with about 60 guys around the league, and my brother actually started working with him first, and then I kind of got in touch with him actually when I was first of all down in San Diego, and then got traded to Utica. It actually sort of happened right when I got traded to Utica. I got a hold of him, and he actually came down and worked with me there for a couple of days before I ended up getting called back up to Vancouver the first time around. So. Yeah, to answer your question, 32 years old. I get perceived as an old guy because I've been around a little while, but I still feel like, I got a long ways to go, and I hope I still, can work and, got a higher ceiling.
32, I'll trade you. Hey, Adam Oates was a forward. You're a defenseman. What are the things he emphasizes when he's working with someone like you?
You know what? Like he's got a wide range of guys around the league. You look at guys like Stamkos, Kucherov, Eichel, McDavid, and he's got defensemen like a guy like Brendan Dillon or Josh Morrissey. Different guys like that. Just a wide range of guys. And I think the biggest thing is a lot of it is hockey sense that he teaches, and just kind of showing guys how to sort of read different situations and just handle the puck and be in different spots. I think, you used to get away with being in the league and just being, as a stay-at-home defenseman, being just a defenseman that's supposed to play hard in your own end and chip the puck off the glass every time and not really advance it and move the puck and get it and never stick handle it. But I think, he's kind of saying, you got to be able to stick handle the puck. You got to be able to make plays and, not to get to too much detail here, but he's, there's only a handful of true puck-moving defensemen in the league. I think Quinn Hughes is one of them, and you got to look at guys like Yossi and Makar and guys like that. And he says that, to be a puck-moving defenseman sometimes it kind of gets overlooked. You got to move the puck 5 to 10 feet, and you got to be comfortable doing that and getting into your forward's hands. So there's just a lot of different things that, he's good. He's got obviously an unbelievable mind for the game, and I got to give him credit. He's helped me a lot in the past 4 years or so.
Back in the day when you watched Adam Oates play hockey,
So
the one thing that struck me was he wasn't a great skater.
No.
He wasn't a tremendous skater. Great lacrosse player, by the way. He wasn't an outstanding skater. He wasn't smooth, but his hockey sense was off the charts. I just asked Brett Hull, who was really upset when he was traded by the St. Louis Blues. That Hull and Oates combination was something really, really
great
special.
Passer. Just a great passer. Look at his assist totals, Donnie. One of the best all time.
We had Shane Malloy on a regular basis. We've had Shane on this show as well.
Good guy, Shane Malloy.
Had him on a regular basis on the Funny Station, and Shane talked about how the number one thing that he looks for and that scouts look for, skating, there's the
size,
skills, all of that. But
grip.
the number one thing is what Luke talked about and what Adam Oates emphasizes, and that's hockey sense. And like, you know,
Think the game at a high level.
there's only so many players who can do that, but you can teach players to do things differently, and that's where Luke is at with his career. And like I said, plus 14. Meanwhile, Shannon Hughes, like a few years back, you want to say something?
Yeah, I do. I want to tell you that so many teams called for Luke Schenn at the deadline, and the Canucks decided no. They decided no for a lot of reasons. One of them was culture. He's a great pro on and off the ice. He's loved in the dressing room. What a great decision to keep him, Donnie. And you know what? This guy's won back-to-back Stanley Cups. He knows what it takes to win. Got to keep guys like that around.
Okay, Shannon Hughes, like a few years ago, that combination has been real special for the Vancouver Canucks. Here's Luke on what makes that duo work.
I think it goes back to when I met him outside the Leafs dressing room. He was an 8-year-old. No, I'm just kidding. when Jimmy was working at the team. No, but in all honesty, I mean, I got called up, or he got called up that first time coming out of college, and they put me with him. I think his first game was with against the LA Kings, and they put us together. And you know, I heard all the hype about him coming out of college, but you know, playing with him that first time was incredible. Just how special he was moving the puck and skating the puck out of trouble, and he's just, you know, so good. Like I said, he's a true puck moving defenseman where, you know, he can escape and kind of make plays happen out of nothing, and obviously we know what he can do in the O-zone too. So I mean, I think you know, we can complement each other in terms of you know, where I can stay back and just try to get him the puck, and I think he's defending really good this year too. That's a big underrated thing this year that maybe doesn't get enough credit in terms of his game, as everyone knows how good he is offensively, but he's defending really hard this year and getting a lot better defensively and defending shutdown plays off the rush. So I'm just, you know, honored to play with a guy like that. You know, he's only getting better, and he's still so young. And, you know, so far we've worked well together, and we, like I said, I think we can still improve together and help the team.
Okay, again, our apologies. We didn't have the video there because of the fire down in Gastown yesterday. But Luke Schenn, just very well spoken. You see, after a lot of games, he is the spokesman for the Canucks on their video availability.